let's just start standing. Find your feet. So you can't quite see my feet here. They're black on black. Pilates first position, and build that posture from the feet up. So notice maybe if you roll to the outsides, or maybe there's a lot of weight between your knees or between the arches. So see if we can even that out, put weight into each toe. So just as you're standing here, just each toe, just notice the pinky toe, and then the next toe, and the middle toe, and then the first toe, and then the big toe. Nice and even, and then into the heels. And then stand up tall. You might notice here too, there's where we start to sway a little bit. So relax here, head, neck, shoulders, ribs. Breathe fully, breathe into your hands. Exhale, grow taller, feel those ribs close. So inhale fully, and exhale, close the ribs. One more time, into your hands. And fill up even to the back. Exhale, grow taller. And now using both arms, reach up and stretch, fill up there again. Clasp one hand at the top here and gently side bend. Just easy. Breathe at the bottom. Exhale, let it all out. Breathe up through the middle and switch sides. Breathe up and over. And exhale. Take a nice long breath here right into the side. And exhale, and right back to center. Fill up with air and roll down one vertebra at a time, not the chin as the hands. Roll down towards the floor as they pass the knees. Think about the belly button going up and under the rib cage. Keeping that weight still, thinking about those toes again. Toes are evenly pressed into the mat. Nice big full breath here. And exhale, push the floor away with your feet. And all the way up. One more time. Arms coast, float down the front. Head nods. When the hands pass your knees, start to really engage that pelvic floor. Engage the low belly. Feel still the feet reaching into the floor. The inner arches are lifted. Nice big full breath here. Exhale. Push the floor away. Back to standing. I did put my band. Here's my band. Okay. Well, a little out of order here. All right. Hold that band like you're serving it, like holding a tray here. I'm going to separate the legs and open the arms at the same time. So it should be a little heavy, but we're not trying to use our fists. So grow taller, bend the knees, and pull that band apart. Grow taller. Plie and lengthen. Plie and lengthen. So nothing's really happening in my backside here. It's just up and down. Spine just goes up and down right over the knees. So I'm not sticking it out, just growing taller. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now lifting nice and tall. Gonna go opposite direction. Lift up on your toes and back down. Keep opening that band for 10 and 9 and 8. If your mat's squishy, it might be a little more challenging. So zip that low belly, squeeze the glutes together as you lift. 4 more. 3 and 2 and 1. Those legs to parallel. Bring that band a little higher. So feet are parallel, facing straight forward, up on the toes, and bend 1 and back up. And you'll pull and pull and pull. So up in the middle, arms are forward, and then the shoulder blades glide together as that heel drops. A little bit of running, warm up, get some heat. 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Lift it up overhead. Let's take this roll down again. Look up, extend the spine. Everything's extended. Everything goes back to neutral and then into forward fold. One vertebra at a time. This time, feet are parallel, so you can get your hands all the way to the floor. You can bend your knees at any time. And heavy hands on the floor, bend and straighten. For 3 and 2 and 1. And rolling back up, push the floor away. Let those arms float up and overhead. If they go all the way back and down, that's fine. That's great. You might get a nice little chest stretch there. And we'll do that one more time. Nod and curl the chin as the arms float down. Zip that belly as the hands pass the knees. Bend and straighten those legs 3 times. Your feet are still parallel. 3 and 2. Drop the head and neck. And 1. And roll back up. 1 at a time. Press evenly through those toes again. Up and over. To the back. And then back to the front, second position. So your heels are just under your hip bones here. So a little wider under your shoulders. All right, plie. Bend those knees. Same idea that if you're up against a wall, if your head was against the wall behind you, just be sliding up and down that wall. So the head won't come forward. Just sliding and gliding. For 8 more. Four more. 4 and 3. 2, 1. Stand up, reach, plie again. We're going to lift and lower each heel 1 at a time for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. It's sort of like a squat run, huh? 3, 2, 1. Pulse it out. Pulse those legs like you're lowering down. Little pulse up, down, up an inch, down, up an inch, down, up an inch. 8 more. 7, 6. Just keep thinking about those toes. Push the toes into the mat. 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Nice big side stretch here. Inhale up and over. Exhale at the bottom. Inhale, come back through the middle. Inhale up and over. Exhale at the bottom. We're going to add that rotation, adding the rotation of the ribs over the hips. Inhale to twist. Exhale, nod the chin. Right arm, bottom arm goes down towards the knee or the shin or the ankle. Drop the head. Inhale fully. Exhale. Back through the middle. Inhale to twist. Pulling that band apart with the shoulder blades in the back. And exhale, reaching down. The opposite arm goes to the outside of the ankle, the opposite leg. Belly is zipped. And back. We'll do that 4 more times. Inhale, twist. Exhale, saw. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale through the top. Inhale, twist. Exhale, saw. Inhale at the knee. Exhale back through the middle. Inhale, twist. Open that band. Exhale, saw. Inhale at the knee. Exhale through the middle. Inhale, twist. Exhale, saw. Inhale here. Exhale, back through the middle. All right, coming into a little bit of a the single leg work. So go ahead and put this band under your left foot. So we're going to step back. As we step back, our arms go from tabletop into a bicep curl. So you're standing on 2 feet and taking the free foot back. So you've got 1 foot under the band. So inhale as you step back. Exhale down. Let's do this 4 times. 3, 2, 1. I added 5. I can't count. Let's repeat. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Back to the middle. And 4. 4. And 3. And 2. We're going to add a balance challenge here. And 1. So back up. Put those arms out in front of you. And then tripod that leg behind you. So pulling on that band kind of aids the balance a little bit. Lift that back leg. Start to tilt. Lower and lift that toe. 4. And 3. And 2. Should feel this hamstring lifting the back of the knee. 2. And 1. Press and hold here. And bend and straighten that leg for 4. And 3. And 2. Everything's a core exercise when you're trying to move your limbs and hold everything else still. And back up. All right, let's switch sides. I'm going to switch directions because I can. All right. So the bicep curl happens as we step back. Stepping back on the other foot here. And curl for 4. And 3. 4 or 5. You know, maybe you get 5 in there. And 1. And back up. Start with your hands like you're serving a tray. And step back for 4. And 3. Ooh, a little squishy today. And 2. And 1. And back up 1 more set. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Come in for that balance challenge. Flip those arms forward. 1 foot behind. Same foot you were just stepping back on. Start to tilt. Up a little tilt. Nice and long and strong. Zip the belly. Core is engaged. Lower and lift that leg for 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Holding that nice and strong. Bend and straighten that knee for 4. And 3. Little hamstring curl. Little single leg kick while standing. 2. And 1. Woo. All right. I'm going to come down to the mat. Okay. Always keep that roller handy. Come to seated here. There you go. Use your band again. A half roll back. Feet are together. I keep it light. It's a little more challenging. So the farther up we go, the heavier it is, and the more support we get. So ourselves a challenge today. Let's hold this right here, like 90 degrees. And then exhale, zip the belly, and tuck the tailbone. But keep this nice and long. Keep the ears and neck long. Just a little half roll back and scoop the belly. We're going to connect our back body to the mat, pressing those heels in. So zip the belly and scoop for 8 and 7 and 6. Got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And sit back up. Same idea, just in a hinge here. So instead of scooping, we're going to stay nice and long. Lots of distance between the ribs and the hips. Inhale, hinge. Pulse back. Keep those feet down. That band is pulling them up, so you have to put a little energy into the heels. Energy still into our feet. For 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4, 3, 2, 1, and come back up. free yourself from the band for a minute here. Sit up nice and tall, nod the chin, and reach and stretch for the feet. Reach all the way, reaching past your toes. Inhale up and circle around. And nod and stretch forward. Reach and stretch. Look up, lift the arms nice and long, and then circle around. One more. Nod and reach. Belly button zips, just like that. Roll down when we're standing. Lots of energy. Flatten out here. Lifting up and roll down. I'm going to do a little rotation here too. So let's cross the band and cross our feet so that we get nice connected here. So right foot, right ankle over left ankle. You're going to take that in the right hand. So I'm going to turn over my right side. So sitting up nice and tall. You're going to hinge first. Hinge back. Rotate. And then pull here. Rotating with a little one arm, little shoulder blade pulse to the midline for 8 and 7. Small movement, 6. Lots of space right here, ear to shoulder. 3, 2, 1, and stretch it forward. Reach and stretch. We're gonna do one more set like that. Go a little farther back. So bring that fist to the armpit. Inhale and hinge and twist. And pulse back for 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Let's switch the feet and the band to the other side. So wrap the band around the right foot, cross the left foot over, hold on to in your left hand. So fist to the armpit, and inhale and hinge, and then rotate and pulse that arm back for 10, 9, 8. This one can be free. This one could actually go right here too. Why didn't I think of that sooner? Why didn't I do that? Keep that up. Hand up. All right. Nice long stretch here. Stay up nice and tall. Hinge back and then rotate and rotate for 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and whew. All right, let's take that roll down all the way. You can use your band if you like. Just a little information helps us find all the spots going down. As we put the spine on the mat, one vertebra at a time. Sit it nice and tall. And then tuck the tailbone. Scoop the belly. So the abs are what are creating this movement, not so much the movement of the bones. And pull all the way up to your shoulders. Let's do that a few times. If you have the band, great. If not, you're just gliding those shoulder blades up and down. You're going to nod and curl and come back up. One vertebra at a time. Press into the heels. Our feet are heavy. Heavy feet day. And do that one more time. Some more length here. Inhale. Exhale. Tug the tailbone. Roll into the back. One at a time. Hug the midline. Hug those legs together. Hold. And now nod and curl, reach up. One vertebra at a time, heels down, heels down, heels down. And back up. Let's come all the way down to relax. So let's bend the knees here. Give yourself a little support this way. And we'll be in this nice position for hundreds. Hundreds, you always get a choice. Feet on the floor, feet in tabletop, or feet in 45 or 90 degrees. And inhale fully. Feel those shoulder blades down the back. Exhale, nod and curl. Reach up and pulse the arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can straighten those legs anytime. Squeeze them together. Feel them wrapping here in the back of the legs too, back of the body. Halfway done. 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 20 more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's set. Reach and hold. Big breath. Bend the knees. Bend the arms. I'm going to use our roller. Get a little balance challenge for this ab series. So the roller if you like. If you don't like, you don't need to. You're going to feel it a little differently. So keep the head and neck down while we challenge stability with moving our legs. So coming into single leg stretch. Shoulders are nice and open. Pelvis is heavy and neutral spine. A little space under the low back. Unless that really bothers you, you can tuck your pelvis and imprint into the mat. All right, stretching one leg long here. We're going to go 12, 11, and 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Bend both knees. Yourself a little break here. Set up for double leg stretch. So both legs reach together out over the end of the roller. Inhale out, exhale down. So when we don't use our arms here and we're not lifting our head, neck, and chest, the challenge is to keep these ribs connected. Inhale out, exhale back. Inhale out, exhale back. Inhale out, exhale back. Got 2 more after this. Inhale out, exhale back. Inhale out, exhale back. Flip those legs down. Stretch those arms up and overhead. And back down to the mat. Going into scissors. Reach one leg nice and long first. So find that nice leg. We're going to do single leg here. This will be a little different. You're going to pulse it forward, pulse it towards you, pulse, pulse, and lower it all the way down. Pulse, pulse, lower it all the way down. And then scissors, we're using our core to move our leg. 3, we're going to do 6 on each side. 2, and 1. All the way down. Come back to tabletop. Float that leg down. Other side. Reaching up. Straighten that leg. Pulse, pulse it in. Lower it all the way down. Pulse, pulse it in. All the way down. Remember our feet at the beginning of class? Keep that left foot. Like use all the toes. All the way down. Pulse, pulse. All the way down. 2 more. Pulse, pulse. All the way down. Last one. Pulse, pulse. All the way down. And back to tabletop. And float it down. Give yourself a wiggle. Wiggle it out. Come into tabletop here. Straighten the legs. This is living a little dangerously here on the roller. So to keep this very small, very tight. Imprint and lift the toes. Imprint the belly, lift the toes. Imprint the belly, lift the toes. Imprint and lift. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2. Woo. And 1. All right, squeeze those heels together. Maybe toes come just ever so slightly apart. Imprint the belly here, so keep this imprint. Inhale, lower the legs. Exhale, bring them back to 90. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. You can also challenge the stability a little bit. Straighten the arms if you like. Inhale down. Exhale up. 2 more. Inhale down. Exhale up. Last one. Inhale down. Exhale up. Bend those knees. Find the floor again. One more. One more set. Something. Right hand behind your back. Behind your neck, sorry. It's not behind your back. Feet are on the floor, so feel all the feet on the floor again. Inhale fully, exhale. You're imagining that you could put that armpit onto that knee. It's not going to go. We're going to do 4 like this. For 4. And 3. And 2. Look in the direction of that knee. And 1. All right, so you're going to bring that leg into tabletop. I'm really going to need this other arm to stabilize. And you can also bring it to your side. We're going to do 4 more like this for 4. And 3. Leg is in the air. And 2. Armpit comes to the knee. The knee does not come to the armpit. And 1. And lower. Other side. Feel this nice stretch across the chest with this hand supporting the head. I'm sorry, keep that leg down. Start there. You get 1 to see how that feels, and then maybe 4 more. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. And leg into tabletop. And 4. And 3. I might throw in an extra. And 2. And 1. Let's throw in 1 more because we're here. And relax. All right, you're done with that ab series. Let's roll off the roller. It feels so nice to be on your back at that point. And grab your ring for some bridging. Okay, so let's start with the ring outside of our leg. So feet on the floor. Again, find all the toes on the floor. Really anchor into those feet. So we're going to start with a hinge because we often start curling, but we've been nice and stable for a few exercises. So we're going to keep this hinge idea and press into the feet and press the hips up. So the spine stays nice and straight. Reach through the fingertips, reach for the heels, lower the tailbone all the way down. You're going to tap it and come back up. Reach, press into the feet and tap it down. Press into the feet and tap it down. And press into the feet and tap it down. 1 more. Press into the feet. Come halfway. You're just going to hover it halfway right here. Lift and lower the arms here for 5 and 4. A little bit like our supine arms ab series on the reformer. Your arms go up and down, except our arms don't go overhead in that exercise. We're just rotating in the shoulders. Reach through the fingertips here. Now press the back of the shoulders onto the mat. Lower that tailbone all the way down. All right, switch the ring. Bring it in between your knees. So just keeping the pelvis heavy on the mat, we're going to press onto that ring, but we're not going to lift the hips yet. We're going to do some pelvic curls and feel the ring engagement as well. So pelvic tuck. Just going to tuck and imprint and then extend it. So let's do a few straight up and down, just like if you have a clock face on your belly, you're just going between 6 o'clock and 12 o'clock. Just 6 more like this. Keep pressing on that ring. All right, we're going to switch this up a little bit. You're going to imagine you're going from 10 o'clock to 4 o'clock. So 10 to 4. So it feels a little There's no grade here. It feels a little awkward. Like, what position is this? Moving across the clock. 4 more like that. 4. Keep a squeeze on the ring. And 2. And 1. All right. Let's go the other way. So 2 o'clock and 8 o'clock. So 2 and imprint. Imprint and extend. Keep squeezing on that ring. 3 more. Last 1. All right, roll it out through the middle. Find the middle again. This feels like wonky side to side, right? All right, squeeze on the ring, zip the belly. Now imprint the spine, lift the hips. So lift, peel, peel, peel. All the way up. Pulse on that ring 5 times. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll down, back to the mat. And repeat. Tuck the tailbone. We're going to ladder down here. So we're going to pulse on that ring 4 times for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Roll down, back of the throat. And we're going to pulse on that ring 3 times. Coming back up. 3 times. 3, 2, and 1. Holding on that squeeze, rolling down. Pulsing on that ring, repeating 2 times. 1 more lift. After this, 2, and 1. Rolling down. All right, 1 more. Tuck the tailbone, lift the hips, peel the spine off the mat. And press and hold for 5, 4. Reach to the fingertips. 3, 2, 1. Roll all the way down. All right, free the legs. Straighten one leg, put the other one into the ring. Let's stretch the hamstrings here. Oh. There we go. Move that ring out of the way. 3, and 2, and 1. Point and flex the foot here. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open that leg out to the side. Keep this hip, keep the back of the pelvis down if you can. So you can even use that opposite arm to anchor a little bit, a little heaviness. Stretch that leg. You can pedal your foot right here too if you get a little extra inner thigh stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach up and over. So switch hands here and give yourself an outer hip IT band hamstring stretch. It's all the things. If your leg is a little lower, you might feel it more in the hip up here. If your leg comes a little closer to your chest, to your shoulders, you might feel it more in the hamstring. Press into that ring, bring it back up to the ceiling. Take a final stretch here at the back of the leg and float it all the way down. All right, coming to the, other side. We'll do the other side, and then we'll go to our stomachs. Straighten that leg, bottom leg, and the top leg bends and straightens on its own for 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Point and flex that foot right to the ceiling for 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And stretch that leg. It doesn't quite go so far here. Think about this opposite leg too. Notice if it just sort of hangs out. Keep it nice and active as if it were standing on the wall, standing opposite you. Assuming you have a wall eventually somewhere down there. All right, cross the midline. Move that leg across the body and then over. Get the hip stretch there. Get my IT band. Find the hamstring. Maybe pull that leg a little closer. And back up to the ceiling. And float that all the way down. All right, let's turn over. A little bit of extension here. Let's leave the ring right here for a moment. Arms nice and long. Press the belly into the mat. Reach and stretch here. And reach, reach, reach. And so lifted that our glutes are lifting and our legs are lifted off of the mat. And with that same engagement, lower the legs. Inhale fully. And as you exhale, start to glide those hands down to your shoulders. And like you're rolling a marble with your nose, lift head, neck, and chest. Just a little off the mat. Squeeze those glutes though. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And roll back down. Do that 2 more times. Rolling the marble. Zip that belly. Keep that everything pressed into the mat. Lift head, neck, and chest. And back down. 1 more. Inhale fully. As you exhale, lift head, neck, and chest. Maybe a little higher. Just keep those glutes turned on. Everything is engaged. Up and down. All right. Now reaching for that ring. Hands are like 11 and 1, 10 and 2 on a steering wheel. And reach out through your feet. I'm flexing my feet because I'm getting a little close to my furniture here. But your feet can be relaxed or they can be pointed. Keeping the ears between the biceps. You're going to paddle the legs and press into that ring. Paddle the legs. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep those legs going. Put the left hand in the middle and reach. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, float one hand back up to the top and then reach the other one. So you really are swimming here. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 more each side. Keep those legs going. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. And last one. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. And last one. 1 more set of legs. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo. All right. Put yourself into child's pose here. Bring the left hand over the right hand. Just a little side stretch. And cross to the other side. Left hand and right hand over left hand. And back through the middle. Let's come just to our hands and knees for a minute. Tuck the toes and find the extension. So that's the exaggerated extension of the spine here. Your cow face pose and angry cat and cow. And then find the other There goes my hairband. Find the opposite, which is your angry cat. Zip the belly. And then come right through the middle into this nice neutral position. So hands are right underneath the shoulders. You can also do this on your fist. Just going to take a little bound hold here. You're going to lift the knees up 1 inch. Inhale fully for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back down. 2 more. Inhale, zip the belly and pressing up. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Last one. Inhale, pressing up. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, come facing front. Going to do a little bit of the side kick kneeling series. We're going to use the ring just to give us a little bit of a challenge and keep it nice and small. So you need nice and long here. You're on one knee. Just going to lift that knee and then pulse it up here for 5, 4. I'm pulsing the leg, not the hand. 2, 1. Nice. Yeah. All right, take a break. Lots of stability here with this moving arm. All right, bend and kick for 5 and 4. Yes, 3 and 2 and 1. Woo. All right, last set, little circles here. Lifting up. 4, 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Interesting, the leg moves and the upper body moves on that ring, right? Reverse it. 4, 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. All right, bring that down. Drop that ring and reach and stretch. And bring it to the other side. This is challenging. All right. It's going to be a ruly side and unruly side. So lift and lower here. 4, 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And take a little rest. Some hands are falling down here. Okay, zip the belly, engage the whole core, and bend and straighten that leg. 4, 5 and 4 and 3. Even press the shin of the leg that's down too into the mat. That helps. And relax. Little circles each direction. 5 in each direction. 4, 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And reverse it. 4, 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Nice. And 1. Woo. All right, take a stretch here. You're getting warmed up. You're doing all the things. Let's come to seated here. Get a little twist, a little more rotation. Pick up your ring. Feet are comfortable, so they can be wide, they can be a little narrower, and knees can be gently bent. That helps the hamstring. So growing taller, putting the pressure on the ring because the shoulder blades slide down the back, not because our hands cross or grip onto the ring. So I keep my fingers free and shoulders down the back. Inhale and twist. Inhale and twist. So lift taller. Sniff, 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 and rotate all the way to the other side. Sniff and twist. 2, 3, and to the other side. Inhale, sniff and twist. And rotate through the middle. Inhale, sniff and twist. And through the middle. Spine stretch forward. Holding onto that ring like you're going to dive your head through it. And make this like a low back stretch, so much upper body. See if we can keep that low back stretched and reached. And then reaching forward. So the shoulders will separate. There is an upper back stretch here. But really feel this in the lumbar as well. So behind, stretch forward. Restack the spine, round the hips. 2 more like that. I feel a little wonky. I'm pulling myself up. All right, nod and curl, reach. So this is coming from the belly. So the belly is creating the stretch. The arms are long for the ride. And restack the spine. Last one. Nod the chin, zip the belly. And restack the spine. And sit up nice and tall. Free the arms, rotate over and saw, reach and saw. So now we get that nice rotation and twist again. Inhale at the knee, exhale. Inhale, twist, exhale, saw. Inhale, twist, exhale, saw. Inhale, twist, exhale to saw. Notice if the legs start to pedal as we twist, so reaching evenly through the feet. Exhale, saw. One more. Inhale, twist. Exhale, saw. Reaching through that back arm. And let's come for some teaser. A little bit of teaser. Let's start. We're going to make this a progression. So start with what we know. Sit up nice and tall. And gentle support with the hands, but I'm not gripping them. I'm just gentle fingertips to the back of the knees. Sit up nice and tall. Zip the belly so you get a little low engagement, and then bring those knees into tabletop. So if all we did was hold this would be a nice little balance and core exercise. Free the arms. And here's our second. So here's a good second place to be. Extend the legs. And shoulder blades down the back now. Inhale, look up past your toes, teasing up to the toes. And bring it all and reverse it and come back down. So we know how to get there. We're going to roll ourselves all the way down and roll up into teaser. So rolling down, one vertebra at a time. Nice, long and strong. We're going to start, we'll do this with our legs in tabletop. It gives us a little bit of leverage to work with. Inhale fully. Exhale. Let's just float those arms straight up, reaching up, and maybe touch the back of our knees as our legs straighten and reach up. Collarbones are wide. Shoulder blades are down the back. Inhale at the top, bend the knees, and come all the way back down. Give yourself a hug. Stretch nice and long now. Reach, 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 reach. This is why on the Cadillac we call this the long sit-up. It's like a very long sit-up. Inhale fully. Exhale, you can float those arms around and down. If you're not next to your furniture here. It looks cute, but it's in my way. Up and tall. Inhale, squeeze those legs together. Get that little extra engagement. Open the collarbones. Look up past your toes. Exhale, down. And overhead. We'll just add something for fun here. Last one at the top. We'll lower and lift those arms. Inhale fully, and as you exhale, float those arms down and around, lift the legs, scoop the belly. All right, lower and lift those arms for 3. Whew. And 2, that challenges some stability. And 1, whew. And roll back down. Give yourself a hug. Hug one knee, hug the other. Press it up for some mermaid. Get that side stretch again after all the deep core work. So coming into You can use your roller again for mermaid. So point your knees in the direction of your roller. And palm is up. Reach and stretch. And come back up. So if this moves from the core, there shouldn't be too much weight on the roller. This is all still working. The side body is working. Now up and over, put both hands on the roller. And take a twist here. When you're nice and long here, go ahead and bring that roller towards you. Take a little extension. Extend up. Much like we do on the reformer. Squeeze this back glute, like engage this back leg. Let this whole body be active. Energy from top of the head to the tips of the toes and back down. And one more time, one more extension. Roll it back up. Reach and look to the ceiling here. And let's go back down. And up and over. Take the opposite stretch here, or reach. And you can even put that other arm in front of you. You can use it in front of this knee. It gives you a little bit of extra leverage. Keep the ears between the biceps, over the shoulders. And back through the middle. Sit nice and tall. Yeah, perfect. And reach up and over. 2 times like this. And then we'll take the rotation. Inhale, reach out, like touch the ceiling, touch the wall, touch the other wall. Touch the wall, ceiling wall. There we go. And up and over, add the twist. So it'll rotate. You put both hands on your roller. Come up into your extension. Keep the back active. Keep the back leg active. Active back leg here. And push it down. Roll it away. And one more time. And roll it away. And back to the front. And up and over. And take that opposite. You can put that other hand in front of you. A little bit of extra stretch here. You can even take a little twist to that opposite knee. Feels good. And back up to the middle. Even yourself out. Maybe both legs. Take one last look up and look down. Head, neck stretch. And you are done. Thanks. We're back. All right. Have a great week. All right. I'll see you soon. Bye.